Hey guys, Victor here. Just wanted to share with you some additional thoughts that I had from my last video. I was talking about the 2021 Bowman's Best Baseball issue that surfaced first of the year. And I was driving to work Tuesday morning, which was the day after that my video dropped. And I really had some time to reflect. To be honest with you, I was thinking about some things and I had this aha moment, which I'll share with you in just a moment. But I was thinking perhaps I owed Topps an apology, and I'll tell you why here in a minute. But I know this all fell on my lap on Saturday, which was New Year's Day, and I was prepping my house for my entire family was coming over and we were going to have a get-together. And as I was doing that, Hobby Hotline was talking about the topic, and they had invited me to call into the show, and I wasn't able to get on there at the time, and I really wanted to. And then Sundays I typically use as a day of rest, but I had to carve out a little bit of time to do some research on this Bowman's Best issue since I planned on making a video. Now I typically release a video on Wednesdays, but I knew I needed to be relevant and respond to you guys on my opinion of what's going on. So as I was doing my research on Sunday night, I was actually getting mad. And I was getting mad at Topps for what I assumed were more Topps shenanigans. Now Saturday, Sunday, and especially on Monday, my PMs and DMs were blowing up. It was actually, even as I was recording, I had some of my hobby friends messaging me about, where's your video? It was exhilarating to be under that much pressure. But my wife, man, I love my wife. She's just truly my friend. And she texted me that day and she said, man, I watched your video. It was really good. And my wife, she's one of the biggest baseball fans I know. And a few hours later, she shares with me an article about Ken Rosenthal being fired from the MLB network over some criticisms about the commissioner. Well, then after dinner, she asked me a question. Do you think it's a good idea to criticize them the way you did? And in my defense was, babe, you should hear what other people are saying. And she went on and just really challenged me to think about that. And I realized that perhaps I was a bit emotional and frankly unprofessional. And I think my wife was onto something, because if my goal is to get the industry to officially come into consensus by way of a written agreement, then I need them to be my ally and not my enemy. And my behavior might have burned some bridges, and it wasn't a good move on my part. But then I had this aha moment that made me question, did Topps even do anything wrong? You ready? Then let's do this. So I'm doing this a little differently today. I'm hoping you can see and hear me okay. But I'm going to make this quick and then I'll wrap it up. But here's what I want to say. The 10 Commandments of the rookie card, which is the answer to my thesis. It's what I hang my head on. It's the one thing when people say, Victor said. It's not what Victor said. It's what do the rules say. I am merely a mouthpiece to what's been established but abandoned. With that said, I plan on creating a Google Doc on the 10 Commandments of the rookie card, and I want to put it in the description of every episode going forward. You're also going to be able to find it on my website, truerookiecards.com. This way, if you ever need it to refer to it, you're going to have easy access to it, or if you want, you can download it. That's fine too. It doesn't matter to me. I just want to give it as a resource to those who follow my channel. But here's my aha moment. The really big thing I just realized that many of us are missing, especially us older guys. Looking at this closer, I realized that Topps has complied with the established guidelines when it comes to 2021 Bowman's Best. Now, they did not abide by the longtime hobby standard that says a rookie card must come from a base set, but I realized they're not bound by longtime hobby standards. So in the case of 2021 Bowman's Best, what exactly did they do wrong? You see, they have proven for decades that they don't care what anyone says. They're going to be the ones featuring the rookie cards before anybody else. And this has been the good fight. It has been for decades. We want Topps to listen to our hobby standards on what constitutes a rookie card. So what's the purpose of even following commandments 6 through 10? You know, you guys ask really good questions. Well, when we're trying to determine rookie cards pre-2006, that's when these come in really handy. But we commit an error when we try to use old established standards onto ultra-modern era cards, because card manufacturers are not legally bound to those. And we err when we try to use current day standards, commandment 1 through 5, on pre-2006 cards, because we shouldn't rewrite history. That era is over with, and what is done, it's done. So looking at it through this lens, I ask the question again. In the case of 2021 Bowman's Best, what did Topps do wrong? Now, all 30 prospect cards still are not considered rookie cards. That part didn't change. But to be frank, Topps never said they were. They were guilty of putting them into the base set, which means absolutely nothing. The hobby, myself included, are guilty of assuming that they did wrong. To be clear, I'll say it again. Topps or anyone else are not bound to previous established rookie card criteria. And I desperately want it to be. I would love to have those added for a variety of other reasons, but looking at the case of 2021 Bowman's Best, Topps did nothing illegal. And another part of the story that I'm trying to get us to understand is that it's not just the card manufacturers that are bound by the PA rules. Collectors should be as well. You see, and that is part of my why. What's happening is everybody has their own standard. Nobody seems to be really sure, and there's reasons for that I'm going to be saving for my podcast. But I can tell you, Beckett, PSA, various auction houses, ComC, and the multiple opinions of collectors, everybody is unsure, and therefore everybody has their own interpretation of what a rookie card is. This is why I'm proposing a set of officially written guidelines that everyone, top to bottom, abides by. And there's processes in place for accountability and transparency. But that has to come from the top. I do not have the authority. The 10 Commandments of the rookie card is an unofficial document. It is merely a collector who has gathered some information to the best of my ability to present to you something viable. With all that said, I want to recant my harsh criticism of Topps, the leagues, the PA, and hobby publications. It was unnecessary, unprofessional, and I hope you can excuse my behavior. With all that said, guys, I appreciate the support that I've received this week. It's been overwhelming. Lots of new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing and welcome to my channel. Here, it's all about the rookie card. We look at the past and present day status of the rookie card, all in an effort to better understand this hobby icon. My name is Victor. I thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one.